I'm going to do a little Qigong flow sequence. First, I'm going to start with a few warm-ups, and then we'll go right into the flow sequence. This flow sequence is in honor of summertime, early summer. Fire element is in full swing, and it connects with the organ, the heart and small intestine. So let's warm up, starting with the core and the spine in particular. Feet are about shoulder width apart, parallel to each other. And the first warm up is called knocking on the door of life. So we're going to twist from the waist, from the lower dantian, and let the arms swing out, and let the arms bend at the elbows, come back up toward the body, hands tapping in the front and the back of the lower rib area, and on the back over the kidney area. Kidneys, there's two kidneys, one on each side of the spine, right in the back of the body. And the hands can come up and tap and wake up the chi energy that's stored in the kidneys and get it moving out into the meridians. You want to have your knees slightly bent and let that twisting action happen all the way up through the spine, up through the upper back and the neck. So look over your shoulders, take some deep breaths. Now let the arms stay out, extended away from the body, letting the whole movement pattern slow down, coming to center. Wonderful. Now let's do a movement that will open up the sides of the rib cage and the spine moving laterally side to side. This one's called alternating arm spirals. We're going to spread the arms apart, reaching one hand above, the other hand down low. Then we're going to let the arms trade places. Palms move away from each other. So the upper palm reaches up and the lower palm reaches down toward the earth. And you really want to feel that opening of the rib cage on the side of the body right over here, and feel the spine curving to the side, all the way up through the neck, looking up at the hand, and then looking up, leaning the other way. Breathing in as you spread the arms. Inhale as the arms come past each other. Big deep breaths. Feeling grounded through the hips and the legs down into the feet. So in this one, we're not doing a weight shift. We're keeping the weight even on both feet. So you can really feel that stretch all the way down into the waist and into the hips. In fact, when you stretch upward, you can tuck your tail just a little bit. Feel the sacrum and the tailbone tucking forward a little bit. You'll feel a stretch down into the waist and into the hips. Do this a few more times. Yeah, and then returning to center. Great. Now let's do one for moving the spine forward and back. This one is called full body flow. This one's a great one to do to stretch the major muscle groups in the front of the body and the back of the body. At the same time, we're going to be opening the spine forward and back, getting some space in between each of the vertebrae. So bringing the hands in front of you, kind of clasping them right in front. Bring the arms up overhead and arch just a little bit backward. Now bend forward at the waist, arms come down, swing between the legs, and then roll up through the center. This one is also nice to widen the stance a little bit. Feet are wider apart, knees slightly bent, arms come up, arch back, neck back. Now bending forward at the waist, come down. And then inhale, coming up the front. So we're adding the breath. Exhale, bending forward, going down. Looks like this from the side. As you come up, bend the knees, have the hands and the arms close to the front of the body. When you arch, don't let the head drop back too far. Then bend forward, the arms are away from the body, legs are straight. Arms swing between the legs and then come up the middle. Breathing in, up. Exhale, forward and down. Feeling that nice circular movement, connecting the breath with the movement and focusing your awareness and your attention on the movement of the body. Feeling that stretch in the whole front of the body. Feeling the stretch in the back of the body as you go down. Let's do 2 more. Letting the neck release as you get to the bottom. Last time. And coming up the middle, come back to our neutral Qigong stance. Now let's do some shaking and bouncing. This will be our last warm up before we go into the flow sequence. So just bending the knees up and down, letting the body rise and fall. Feel that reverberate through the whole body. Feel the joints releasing, the hips and the neck and the shoulders. Big deep breaths while you do this. You can bring the arms up and experiment. Shaking the arms forward and back, shaking out the wrists. And then coming back into a stillness. Now let's just pause here for a few moments. Close your eyes. One hand over the other, over your lower abdomen. This is the lower dantian, the energy, a storage area for energy, also known as an elixir field. And just breathing down into your lower abdomen. Deep abdominal breathing. There's also a nice time to just feel throughout your whole body. Notice how the energy feels in the body. Checking to see if your knees are still slightly bent. Adjusting your feet so they're shoulder width apart. Checking in with the shoulders and the neck, letting them relax. All right, then opening your eyes, let your arms come down. We're going to do a movement called opening the flow. So just letting the arms rise up to about shoulder height, and then the elbows bend and the arms sink again. Just getting the pattern of the movement first. Very simple movement. Feeling the softness in all the joints. There's also a little rising and sinking of the whole body. So as the arms rise, let the whole body rise just a little bit. And then as the arms come down, bend the knees and let the knees or the whole body sink. Adding the breath now, breathe in as the arms float up. Exhale as the arms float down. Arms are moving in a very gentle wave-like pattern. Feeling the whole body expanding in all directions as you breathe in, and then as softening and a settling of the whole body as you breathe out. This very simple movement pattern helps our consciousness shift from that warm-up sequence and into this more relaxing, flowing quality of our flow sequence. Feeling this wrists are soft and flexible. Feeling the backs of the wrists and the hands floating up. The fingers are soft and supple. Let's do one more. And from here, we'll go into a flow called lifting clouds. Arms cross in front of the body, rise up, then they uncross, spreading out to the sides and down. And they just continue to repeat this pattern. So the arms are rotating as they come up. The palms end up facing upward. Then they go out to the side and then they face the floor as they come down. Arms come up in front, come apart, and sink. As the arms come up in front, there's space between the arms and between the arms and the body. There's also a rising up the whole body and a gentle sinking as you go down with the arms. Breathing in as the arms come up. Exhale as the arms go down. We got the pattern of the movement. We add the breath. We connect in with the image. As your arms float up, it's as if you're lifting clouds and spreading them out to reveal the heart. So the heart is like the sunshine of the body. We're letting our movement pattern lift any cloudy energy so that the sun of the heart can shine out into the world. Just letting your mind relax and stay present with this flowing quality of the movement. The elbows and wrists and fingers are all soft and supple. Let's do a couple more circuits. Then on the last one, as you come up to the top, pause here right where the arms spread apart. Let your eyes look up with the head tilt just a tiny bit. Now close your eyes and relax into this standing posture, releasing any excess tension in the neck and the shoulders. Breathing, just pausing here, in relative stillness. And then opening your eyes, let the arms spread out and down. At this point, you can shake the arms if you need to, shake out the feet. Come back into our neutral standing posture, and we'll move on now to the next flow, which is called parting clouds. So again, we're going to focusing on the heart throughout all of the sequences. And this one, we let the arms rise up, palms facing up. Then the arms comes toward each other, back toward the chest and the heart area. The palms turn around and push forward, spread out to the side and down. So that's the basic movement pattern. Arms rise, come toward each other, and then they come back toward the heart, turning around, pushing forward like you're spreading, parting clouds and down. We add the breath, breathe in, arms up. Exhale, arms toward each other in the chest. Inhale, pushing forward. Exhale, arms float down. Continuing repeating that. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms toward each other and then back to the heart. Inhale, press forward. Exhale, arms sink. Inhale, arms up. As the arms come toward each other, let the weight shift back just a bit on the heels and then to the middle of the foot. So there's a gentle rocking forward and back on the heels. If that's too much to remember all of that at once, just focusing on the arm movement in the beginning. Just repeating the simple pattern with the breath connected. Feeling how one part flows seamlessly into the next. There's also a little bit of a knee bending and straightening as you rise, the legs straighten. As you exhale, there's a little bit of a sinking and a opening, rising. So it's a whole body movement, not just an arm movement. The meridians for the heart go down the inside of both of the arms, flowing down the inside of the arms to the pinky finger. So as we move in this gentle flowing quality, we're facilitating the flow of energy for the heart through the heart meridian. Feeling that the fingers, the palms, and the wrists are soft as they rotate through the pattern of the movement. Notice that the elbows and the wrists all stay slightly bent throughout the whole movement sequence. And this facilitates or allows that flow of chi energy to move through the meridian unimpeded. Let's do a few more and go even a little bit slower. Let's do one more. And bringing the hands up in front of the heart area, turning the palms to face forward, like you're holding an opening or a portal between your heart and the world. Let the elbows drop just a little bit. Close your eyes and relax into this standing posture. Let your awareness drop into the heart area, feeling your breath and your heart. Relaxing any tension in the shoulders or the neck. And breathe. And then opening your eyes, let your arms come down. Shake out if you need to. And reset your position. We'll move now into Tigress gathers her cubs. So this movement starts here right at the lower dantian, at the lower abdomen level. So you turn from the waist, let the arm float out and cross the body, come back toward the center and down. Turn to the other side. The other arm crosses, comes back and floats down. So we're just twisting the lower waist area. And it's as if the arm just floats up across the body and then returns like you're reeling it back in, drawing energy into the body. So we get that movement pattern established. The knees are softly bent. Weight stays centered over both feet. So we're not doing a weight shift. We're just turning at the waist. The whole upper body turns. We're just turning toward the diagonal. We're not turning all the way to the side. Nice, gentle movements. Back of the wrist and the hand floating up. Then the wrist and the hand turn and come back toward the body. Feeling that rotation in the arm, especially the lower arm. And on this one, we don't synchronize the breath with the movement. We just breathe nice and relaxed and deep. Relax into the flowing quality of the movement. Notice as the hand comes back toward the body, it turns toward the earth, palm turns toward the earth, and then the arm sinks. And so the image here is of the arm. As the arm reaches out, it's like a mama tiger reaching out her long arm and paw and gathering her cub toward her protective body. The beautiful image of the power and the protective energy of a mama tiger. At the same time, there's a gentleness toward her baby cub. So bringing that protective, powerful energy that's delivered through gentleness. Relaxing into the flow, just finding a pace that feels comfortable to you. Do a few more, going a little bit slower. As you bring the arm back toward the body, let the hand rest on the upper chest. And then the other arm, as it comes back, let the other hand rest on the chest. Reorient toward the front. Close your eyes. Relax into this standing posture. Feeling your heart area. Releasing any tension down into the earth. Just allowing any subtle movements to happen. Savoring and enjoying some stillness. And then opening your eyes, let your arms come down. We're going to go into a flow now called Lunge and Flow. And this one you want to step out. Feet are a little bit wider than the shoulders. Knees are going to be slightly bent. Bring the hands right in front of the heart area. So this one is a little more complex. It has a few parts to it. We'll start with heart to the sky, heart to the earth. And this one we arch back, opening the arms, facing the sky. And then we round forward, bowing toward the earth. Heart to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, bowing toward the earth, heart to the earth. And another one. Let's do one more of these. Really feeling our orientation between the earth and the sky. Now we're going to rotate or pivot on the left heel so that the foot faces to the left. And now we're going to lunge and let the arms flow out to the sides. Head turns to the left. And we're going to reverse that, come back to the center. We're going to repeat that a few times. Lunge, flowing the arms out, turning the head, and back toward the center. There's a breath with this, so we breathe in as we're coming back to the heart. Exhale as you lunge and flow. Inhale to the center. Lunge and flow. Keeping your weight, your knee over the foot. You can look down, make sure that knee isn't turning inward. And coming back to the center. Knees stay slightly bent even when you come back to the center. Arms flow out, all the way out to the fingertips. Gather back toward the heart. Exhaling as you flow and lunge. Inhale back to the center. Looking in the direction that you're lunging. Inhale to the center, staying centered in the heart in the present moment. Connecting to where we're inspired to go. So as you lunge, it's as if you're moving out into the world, into the direction you want to go. At the same time, we're returning and staying connected with our heart in the center, present moment. Let's do a couple more. Last one. Fingers and hands, wrists are soft. Now, pivoting on that heel, bringing the foot back to front facing. Let's do 3. Heart to the sky, heart to the earth. Reconnecting, reestablishing that vertical connection. Exhale as you bow. Inhale as you arch. Now inhale, pivot on the right foot. Exhale, lunge now to the other side. Establishing the pattern of the movement. Knees are softly bent. Arms unfurl as they reach out. Feeling that energy flowing out from the heart, connecting to the future. The hand that's flowing back, it's like acknowledging and feeling gratitude for the wisdom of the past. And the heart is in the middle. Heart is in the present moment, connecting the past to the future. It's a lot of imagery with this. When you're first learning it, just want to focus on the movement pattern, connecting the breath, relaxing into the flow. And then if you like, if you want, and you feel ready, you can add connection with those images. Main thing is to relax into the flow, being present, connected with the body, the breath, and your awareness. Let's do 2 more. Exhaling, spreading, lunging. Inhale back to the center. Last time. Pivot on the heel. Step the feet back into shoulder width apart. Leaving the palms here in front of the heart area. Close your eyes. Relax into this posture. Breathing. Resting. Just allowing for some moments of rest. Letting go of the doing mode. Letting the mind enjoy. Not having to think about anything, plan anything, figure anything out. Moments of peace and presence. Opening your eyes, let the arms come down. Shake out if you need to. We'll go next into a flow called Waterfall. In this one, we scoop the arms forward and up, bring them back toward the body, coming down the midline. Arms rotate around and scoop up. And fingers and palms, hands go down the front of the body. Arms scoop forward and up, and coming close to the front of the body like you're pouring water down the midline. Feeling that circular motion. Breathing in as the arms rise. Exhale as the arms flow down the front of the body. Hips shift back, knees bend as you reach forward. Hips shift to the center again, knees straighten as you come down the midline. As if your awareness, your fingers are like the water of the waterfall pouring over the top down the front of the body. Just connecting into that image. Especially when you get to the top, feeling the wrists pour over and the fingers pour down. Breath connected with the movement, awareness present. The joints of the elbows and the wrists and the knees are soft, slightly bent. Let's do a couple more circuits, a little bit slower. When we slow the movement, the mind slows down just a little bit, relaxes. The nervous system shifts into that relaxation mode. And our last time, as the arms come down, let the fingers just rest and settle right on the heart area like a butterfly landing on a flower. Let the elbows drop. And just close your eyes and relax into this standing posture. Breathing into the heart. And standing postures in between the flows are soft, not rigid. So even though from the outside it looks like we're being still, there's usually micro movements. There's the movement of the breath. There might be a little swaying going on. It's a soft stillness, not a rigid, fixed. And then opening your eyes, let your hands come down. We'll go into our last flow. This is called offering the heart, bringing the hands in front of the heart. Big breath in, and the arms and the fingers move forward, then turn down toward the floor, come back toward the body, come up right in front of the heart area, spread apart with the palms up. Inhale back toward the body, really filling the lungs, then exhale, moving forward, down, around, and up, and offer. Inhale back toward the body. Exhale. One big in-breath and then one slow exhalation. You're scooping up your heart energy and offering it to the world. Drawing energy into the heart as you breathe in. And scooping as you exhale, drawing the energy that you're ready to share with the world. Exhale. Now let's slow it down a little bit more. So we breathe in. Now let's take it even slower. Exhale, forward and down. Now inhale, up. Exhale, offer. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, the backs of the hands come up. Exhale, offer, letting the hands split apart. Inhale together. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, scooping up. Exhale, splitting apart. Let's do 2 more circuits, just like that. Now to finish up with the standing posture, one hand on the lower dantian, other hand on the heart center. Step your feet together close. Close your eyes and relax into this final standing posture. Letting the energy gather in the lower abdomen, the lower dantian, and also feeling your heart center. Feel down into your feet, like you're sinking roots down into the earth. And feel the energy coming up through your body, all the way up through the head, out the top of the head toward the sky. And let your awareness settle in the heart area. Feeling some gratitude. Think of something you're grateful for, or just feel gratitude for this practice. Bring a smile to your face. Nice big smile and breathe into it. And then as you exhale, let that smile soften. Let that energy of the smile radiate throughout your body. So let yourself savor that smile energy, the gratitude, and the present moment. When we stay present with a positive experience, when we savor it, linger with it for a little while, it really allows it to anchor in our nervous system. And that energy and that quality of relaxation becomes more of your baseline, becomes something you can access a little bit more easily throughout your life. Let's just take a few more moments of silence, presence, savoring. Then opening your eyes. Thank you for doing Qigong with me.